Why, hello, you amazing, beautiful people! Welcome back to another Kendrick Lamar reaction video, and today we finish GNX. This is my first Kendrick Lamar reaction video since my 2-week break. That's right, I took 2 weeks off. So if you're wondering why I wasn't properly replying to the comments over the last 2 weeks worth of Kendrick Lamar reaction videos, it's to pop out content, that sort of stuff, that's why. I haven't even been in the country. And my word, I've been so freaking excited to finish this album. I have not stopped thinking about it. I've really enjoyed this album. Even though it's been so unbelievably different, I've really enjoyed it. And I caught up on reading the comment section. I misunderstood a lot of the political sort of messages. A few people were coming at me quite hard in the comment section, unnecessarily so chill. All right, if I misunderstand things, you guys are there to help me understand in the right way. You don't need to do it by insulting me, which a few of you did. Only a very small percentage. Most of you are usually always incredibly respectful, but there's just a few people who are being a little bit too harsh. But yes, I was reading the comments, I was trying to pick up on the things I might have missed, the things I might have got wrong. I sort of think I messed up the timeline with regards to the beef and when this was recorded. The fact that this is heavily LA influenced, they wanted to go back to the old school LA sort of roots with this album. That this was after the beef, and a lot of the stuff that I thought was political was actually him talking about the other side, as in the people who switched up on him and what happened with Drake and Drake's people and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm a bit more fine-tuned on understanding what the album's concept is actually about now, which is cool because we've got 4 more songs to check out. So let's just jump straight into those, shall we? Press the like button, press the subscribe button. And yeah, I guess we'll do a breakdown of GNX after this, and then what would you guys like? Do you want me to do a live concert? Should we check out the Mr. Morale and Big Steppers tour? A lot of people ask me to do that, or do you want me to go back and check out the first album? Let me know in the comment section down below. Enough of my talking. Let's have my first time ever reaction to the final 4 songs of Kendrick Lamar's GNX. It's in the game. Oh.
Hi. What? Look. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Hi. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh?
That instrumental in the background reminds me. I always comment on this instrumental, and I never know what the hell it's called. It's that that one. Anyone know what I'm talking about? I know I sound probably crazy, but it sounds like that. On top of that, the freaking vocal opening, then the heavy drop, and now Kendrick. This is crazy.
They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh?
Oh, I've missed this so much, man.
Peekaboo, I just put them bookers in my chain. Peekaboo, 80 pointers like a Kobe game. Peekaboo, 7.62s, I make them plain. Peekaboo, popping out, you better not smell my name. Peekaboo, put 2 foreigns on the 405. Peekaboo, catch a pepper if I'm doing pasta. Peekaboo, why you acting tough on IG Live? Peekaboo, you know my little niggas off they rocker. Peekaboo, surprise bitch.
Why you acting tough on IG Live? Alright, who was acting tough on IG Live? Is this talking about the guy? Is this talking about the guy?
Tough on IG Live. Peekaboo, you know my little niggas off they rocker. Peekaboo, surprise bitch, it's that nigga chicken cheese. Peekaboo, let me FaceTime my op, bitch, I'm up the street. Peekaboo, yes, AGs, I'm putting something to sleep. Peekaboo, he on the ground, I praise God and start stumping feet. Peekaboo, I put 10 on his face, this my shooter playing. Peekaboo, I hit it from the back, I told her move her hands. Peekaboo, then slide my thumb in where her at. Peekaboo, on your top, I'm with that bitch, don't look back. What they talking about?
How did we go? Now we were over here, and then we're over here. I don't know how we got there.
They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. What they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing.
They ain't talking about nothing.
Hey, that's my bitch. Hey, that's my bitch. Hey, with all that fake shit. Hey, ain't the one to play with. Hey. Pull off in a lamb, double pocket all that tams. Mister, get off on your man.
This is such a
disrespect. You better follow up with hands.
Anyone else just imagining Kendrick doing his Uncle Kendrick kind of dance that he does? Anyone imagining that? This beat is perfect for those moves.
To the neck, but now I'm trophied up. I'm saying bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on, you wouldn't understand. The type of skits I'm on, you wouldn't understand. Big dog business, I would not hold your hand. Broke bitch business, I cannot be your man. Never got his ass whooped until we open up that can. Damn, alley hoop me bands, I'm a slam. Jam freak bitch, I like my Mac touching yams. Petty option around me, I'ma tell you turn it off. Her what happened to you?
The drops on this beat are fucking insanely addictive, man. The beat in general is so good. I don't know what that terrifying, weird, underlying tone they've got, like the violin on this one even is, but fucking hell, it works so well. You got the heavy bass drops as well. The handovers from freaking Kendrick to the other rapper are just so freaking smooth. They are so smooth, man. Like, this is so good.
Not sorry for your loss. Should've prayed before them shoes.
Crazy lyrics.
I let your boy get a pass, bitch. You lucky you saw. For real. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about nothing. Alright, what they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they...
Do you reckon when Kendrick writes these songs, he knows what kind of tone he's gonna deliver them in? Like, how do you I would love to just talk to this man and, like, pick his brain on the creation process behind his music, you know? How does it come with his beats? Why are they so in tune and in time with his vocals? Are the beats created alongside the, like, verses? Like, what is the process? Does he write the songs and create the beat? Did the beat and the song get created at the same time, lyrically and stuff? And when he writes a song lyrically, does he know what tone, what version of Kendrick we're gonna see on that track? Like, what tone he's gonna deliver? Because this man is like a chameleon with his damn vocals. Like, what are we gonna see? Does he know when he's writing it?
They talking about nothing. Huh? They ain't talking about nothing.
I got a million questions for this guy.
Peekaboo.
Fucking hell, man. Damn. What was that? What was that? I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about that track, man. I liked it, but my word, it was weird. The instrumental was fucking fantastic. The opening was sort of like the old school sort of like instrumental and vocals that we had, and that drop modernizing the beat instantly. Like you just got vaporized. And then Kendrick just coming in with the... What are we talking about? They ain't talking about nothing. And just saying it as quick as he was with that pace, and then rolling into his fast-paced verse, which matched the sort of tone that he'd sort of set. You know, he set the sort of tone at the beginning. And then the handovers between him and the other rapper on this track being so seamless and smooth. Like their timing being flawless. And at the end, them both doing the last part together. This is fucking so good. This was so smooth. Well timed. Well timed seems weird. It was very well fucking timed. Yeah, this song... Peekaboo is what makes me want to ask all those questions. This is what makes me want to ask all those damn questions. Like what is the process, you know? What made him like how does he write these songs? Like with Peekaboo. How does he write these songs? How does he do it? The Heart Part 6. Is there a music video for this? Is there a music video? Let me have a look. If we're going to jump into the Heart Part 6. Yeah, how did he write that? How did he fucking create that? Heart Part 6. If there's a music video, I might check out the music video with this. There isn't. There isn't. Wait. Drake uploaded a video called The Heart Part 6 a year ago. The fuck is that? The fuck is this guy doing? What the hell is that about? What's the story behind that? Alright. Yeah, Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I want to know how that song was made. Like, I want to know the ingredients that made that song, man. Jesus. But now I'm super damn curious to check out what the hell the Heart Part 6 is about. Alright. I can see why you guys told me to avoid this on my Heart reaction. I didn't realize it was actually on the GNX album. Let's go. Why did Drake make a song called The Heart Part 6 a year ago? Did I react to it? I don't even remember. That guy's so forgetful. Forgettable. Fat forgetful. Jeez, this sounds old school.
Load up the Pro Tools and press 3. Studio filled with Jack in the Box and Pepsis. Niggas watching War Star videos, not the SBs. Laughing at B-Pump or stomach turning. I get up and proceeded to write some. Absol in the corner, mumbling raps. Fumbling packs of Blackie Mouse. Crumbling Kush till he cracked a smile. His words legendary, wishing I could rhyme like him. Study this style to define my pen. That was back when the only goal was to get J-Rock through the door. Warner Brother Records, hope Naeem Ali will let us know. Was excited just to go to them label meetings. Wasn't my record deal, but still I couldn't believe it. Me and Rock inside the booth hibernating. It was simple math. If he made it, that mean I made it. Everything I had was for the team. I remained patient, grinding with my brothers. It was us against them, no one above us. Bless our hearts.
This is so damn different to the other Hearts, man. I say that. It's very different to the first 3, maybe 4 and 5 as well, a little bit. And the reason it feels so damn different, it feels like a song. It feels like a damn song. It feels so freaking different. Like this doesn't feel like how do I word this? The Hearts that we reacted to felt like they were more like samples or preludes, introductions to an album and a state of mind of Kendrick Lamar that album was going to showcase to us, right? And this feels more like, well, exactly what it is. Like a song on the album. It feels more like that. I feel like you could have titled this anything so far. But it's Kendrick once again just telling us a story, which is why I always love these tracks. There's a lot of depth and emotion behind them.
Nigga Dave had a champagne Acura, a bunch of instrumentals I freestyled in the passenger. That nigga.
He's talking about Dave. Earlier he mentioned that like if he made it, if either of them made it, like the person he was with, who they were rapping with, if they made it, then he made it, they made it. Who is he talking about?
For several hats, a producer, manager, director, and DJ. A high-head squabbling bloods, pyrus, and keyways. For this little thing of ours we call TDE. I watch him take some penitentiary chances, to say the least. Remember in the county building with mixed bodily, we tried to freak the system just to make a couple ends meet. That's my nigga for shit show. He brought Q over, but Q didn't rap, but he learned from our inspo. We split Louisiana chicken riverboat special, sleeping next to O2 our consoles to be our refuge. He was homeless.
So I'm guessing he's talking about Dave Free here, right? Is that who he's talking about? And they're talking about like how they started off, like sort of formulating what they created in the end, you know, the label, the career, you know, talking about falling asleep by the booth, getting food together and just sitting and just working, just like pouring everything into their skill, honing their craft.
Left home, Q said, "Dot, you won't be slept on. You the nigga to bet on." Top had given us dominion in the home he lived in, hoping that we see some millions. God bless our hearts.
I always love hearing about the journey of artists, like when it's a good journey to listen to, you know, like where they started, where they are, everything in between, you know. And Kendrick, I want to see a movie made on this guy's life.
Play Phil Jackson in my early practices, strategies on how to be great amongst the averages. I picked his brain on what was ordained, highly collaborative. Rep pushed the label the same amongst the savages.
I really love the simple line of trying to like work out how to be great amongst the averages, because that is just something so damn simple, but you can imagine that so clearly. Like everyone's doing the same thing you're doing, and you're trying to understand what is it you can do that is immediately gonna make you go here. What is it that you can do differently to all of them that elevates you?
Kept my name in the function that he was running.
What is it that Kendrick can do?
Me that was coming. Soundwave let me borrow his clothes for shows as a hype man. They cook up in his room till the night ends. Time flies. I'm carrying debates of a top 5, burying my ops and allies. But I done a half job communicating feelings of being stagnant. Life was getting bigger than just rapping. The business what I was lacking. Top used to record me back when it was poor me, and now we at the round table for what assures me. I guess my motivation was the yearning for independence. Poured everything I had left in the family business. Now it's about Kendrick. I wanna evolve, place my skill set as a black exec. I jog my memory knowing black hippie didn't work cause of me. Creatively I moved on with new concepts in reach. Top remember.
It's interesting hearing him say he wants to evolve as a black exec, you know, and I'm presuming he means in the industry he wants to be more in tune or more involved in helping other people climb that ladder, you know? And this is something that I always find so respectful in anyone in any industry, is when they climb up the ladder, and they climb all the way up, they've gone through all those struggles, and they throw the ladder down. You know, they throw it down behind them. They want to help people up them. They want to tell people the secrets. They want to help people achieve what they achieve. They've walked the path. They've trodden the ground. They know the right way, and they're going to show you the map, right? Those kind of people. Because it's all too fucking common in these days where people climb that mountain and just kick the ladder down. They don't want anyone climbing up. They've got their glass. And Kendrick even referenced that himself in one of his older songs. He even mentioned it. I can't remember what song it was on. I think it was on a song on To Pimp the Butterfly, and we mentioned it. And he even talked about like going to like a party with all these elites and them acting like that. And at that point is when he realized, you know, like he was like thinking about people back in Compton, LA, and he like clicked and it realized with him. I feel like this and that is like a full circle moment. I can't remember what song that was though.
Harlem sessions, we would strategize to hit the streets, then come back, record 3 records. To tell the truth, it fucked me up when D-Man passed. The motive was the condolences, but the pride crashed. I had to bypass old mythologies I had. Put my heart on display like it was an iMac. To how my young niggas let me be the demonstration. How to conduct differences with a healthy conversation. If that's your family, then handle it as such. Don't let the socials gas you up, but let emotions be your crush. Pick up.
This fucking line is amazing. He wants to be the role model. He had to put his heart on display like for the whole damn world. He wants to be a role model. Look at me. Don't take like handle your family business. Don't let socials do it for you. Like Kendrick teaching people the lessons. Wants to be that role model. Once again, he's gone down that road. He's telling you not to.
Family, then handle it as such. Don't let the socials gas you up, but let emotions be your crush. Pick up the phone and bust it up before the history is lost. Hand to hand shake is good when you have a heart to heart.
Use your heart and not your eyes. Baby, just relax your mind. If you got time, then I got time. Yeah.
If you got time, then I got time.
Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Use your heart and not your eyes.
It's funny, the ending of The Heart Part 6 reminds me of an old Limp Bizkit song. And I know Limp Bizkit, Limp Bizkit have their own controversies. But yeah, it reminds me of an old Limp Bizkit song. And there's a part on an old Limp Bizkit album where after a song, I think it's after Boiler, Fred Durst sort of comes out and he goes like, just sit back, relax, take a moment to think about everything you just heard. And it has like 2 minutes of just mellow instrumental. And that's what that feels like. Someone in my comment section said that my comment on saying that I think it's the opposite with him saying you make music that pacify them, I make music that electrify them. And what I'm saying is actually arguing in favor of that. And I read it and I totally agree. You're right. Because electrifying someone's mind and stimulating someone's mind doesn't have to necessarily mean energizing them, waking them up. It can mean just making this think. And you can think when you're relaxed. In fact, you probably do your best thinking when you are. So that comment is 100% right. Kendrick does make music that electrifies you, but on the outside, it looks like it's pacifying you. And I think that's what the end of The Heart Part 6 here is supposed to do. Exactly that. That instrumental. Use your heart, like telling you to just listen. And the instrumental is mellow and it's all calm and you sort of just sit back and you close your eyes and you think about the lessons, you think about the guidance, you think about what Kendrick's trying to tell you. You just percolate on it all. And I think that's what that's supposed to be there for, right? That's there to sit there and go like, oh, shit. It's that moment of the song. At least that's what it felt like to me there. This is awesome. I love the lyrics. I love that it's his journey. Because it is. Like, Heart Part 6 is the entire Kendrick Lamar journey summed up into 5 minutes. We go all the way back to freaking day one, with Kendrick talking about being in the studio, getting some food from here, falling asleep at the booth, working with these people to try and make it. If they made it, he makes it. Going up the ladder, discovering all these different things, becoming this kind of person. Then when this happens, it sent a chain reaction over here. Kendrick needs to reevaluate himself. And we go on that journey with him. And then at the end, it's Kendrick, the teacher. Kendrick saying to all of us, this is what I did, this is what I learned, this is what I overcome. don't make these mistakes. These are the lessons I can teach you. These are the things you should do. Make sure you prioritize your family. Don't look at social media. Don't let it gas you up. You need to look at your real life. Don't let this screen consume you. You know, there is a whole damn world around you, and that's much more important. And Kendrick just teaching those lessons after he takes us on a journey. Kendrick literally stood at the front of the class, in front of a room full of students, and decided to tell them all before he began teaching why he is qualified to teach. That's exactly what we saw here. He wanted to make sure that we understood that the person standing in front of us should be the only person standing in front of us. That was a fucking amazing song. That might be my favorite heart part so far, just because of the story that was presented and told there. Abso-fucking-lutely amazing. Should we check out GNX? Yeah. It sounds like it's gonna be one hell of a trip.
Tell him Kendrick did it. Hey, who showed you how to run a blitz? Tell him Kendrick did it. Who put the West back in front of shit? Tell him Kendrick did it. Hey, I'm tripping and I'm loving it. Tell him Kendrick did it. Like, why? Hi, have you ever been a joint and you know it? Have you ever had to flip your unemployment? On the dead guys, nigga, I ain't going.
Ay, on the dead ones. We'll treat an enemy like some breadcrumbs. All of my killers on go like who shed some red rum. All I think about when I see heads come. Do my dance, hit the top when I see ops go.
Was that a Shining reference? The red rum backwards meaning something else? I feel like it was, man.
All I think.
Also, this beat is fucking insane. This is an insane one. It feels like someone is like half drunk at a piano. Does that make sense? But like in like a horror movie, you know? Like it's a crazy beat.
When I see heads come, do my dance, hit the top when I see ops go. Let them claim it. We the ones who really pop, bro. Don't televise it. We the one who land chows, blow ops. No, let them piss them off and it's a flop show. Murder man, singing murder music off a murder van. Beat the pushy up like I've been celebrating our murder scene. Who was in? One and only shot and known as murder man. Catch him doing dirty. It's no other way but murder plans. I broke it.
I feel like most of the rappers that Kendrick raps with will have a verse where they just talk about like sleeping with women. Like, not that I'm like highlighting it as a negative or anything like that, but they do. Like, this is the second song in this recording session alone where that's been a thing. I guess that you notice it more because Kendrick just doesn't rap like that.
Pardon you the type to go and fix it. I wanna speak if you ain't talking about no tickets. I'm bougie with it, but I might just let you kiss it. Hit that block with diamonds on me, you could tell them Peso did it. Tell them Peso did it.
Hey, who showed you how to run a blitz?
Tell them Peso did it.
Who put the West back in front of shit?
Tell them Peso did it.
Hey, I'm tripping and I'm loving it.
Tell them Peso did it.
Like, why? Hi, have you...
I've just realized how fucking hilarious it is that at the beginning of this song, I literally said, this is gonna be one hell of a trip. And the lyrics on the chorus are, hey, I'm tripping and I'm loving it. I didn't even realize that connection, man. That's crazy.
Ever been a joint and you know it? Have you
ever been a joint and you know it? This is the fucking genius of this man. It was no accident that I used those words. I used trip because it felt like it was gonna be a trip. It felt like it was gonna be trippy and weird. So the instrumental and the song itself, based on Kendrick's own lyrics, are supposed to make you feel like that, which is why I made that comment. Genius.
Whoever had to flip your unemployment? On the dead guys, nigga, I ain't going.
How about suicide doors? It's the hit 'em, man. You don't wanna see them doors sliding on the caravan. I know killers who was catching bodies in our one phase.
I was 13 up at Avalon, popping chains.
14, ride mini bikes with some dead friends. 21, flag on my head like a Taliban. 25, feeling like the box, it was full of sand. At the cemetery, fucked up, that's where I could've been. 142nd, I'm connected like I'm Rosecrans. Kind of shit I seen, try forgetting I would pop a Zan up at scores doing fouls. Sacrifices like a boxing ring, can't throw in a towel. Pistol package since a child. Hey, like it's Iraq, shooting aim.
How many damn rappers are on this? Why do I feel, this is my guess about GNX, I reckon that all the voices we're hearing are LA-based rappers, right? That would be my presumption here. The fact that it's the title song of the album, the fact that Kendrick wanted to go back to LA's roots, the fact that he's highlighting all of that with this album and the beef and all the people who are in his corner, the fact that he's really like hit home on his home, you know, like, and that message throughout this whole album, and the fact that this is the title song, this is GNX on the album GNX, That's my theory.
Hussein riding with the dirty.
This is the homage to LA.
New flame. She said I've been a dog all my life, baking you change. True to my religion, Cuban links more than 2 chains. Tell him hit it, did it.
Hey, who showed you how to run a blitz?
Tell him hit it, did
Who
it.
put the West back in front of shit?
Tell him hit it, did it.
Hey, I'm tripping and I'm loving it.
It's getting down to the wire. Get on my body, build the shit. Get down with the pliers. Been coming back to back hits. Hottest nigga ain't tired. I'm with some rock star bitches. They want Lizzie McGuire. I'm switching gears. I pop the clutch. I send a nigga up. A risk taker. I call you niggas bluff. If they hanging out for real, we come to duck. Tucking tails, they out of luck. When it's wartime, they hiding in the cut. Y'all had y'all chance. Y'all couldn't do it.
This rapper immediately. Who the fuck is this? They immediately established like their presence on this damn album by changing on this song, by changing the beat, by changing the vocal tempo and tone, by shifting everything and adding a whole new layer of intensity. They stand out massively on this
I
track.
swear I'm coming. Worse to y'all baby moms. I'm putting niggas through it. They hate to see me doing it.
God, the
Me
offbeat
ticket, I'm
moments here
pursuing
is
it.
freaky.
I'm in the field for real. You see
It feels like someone's turning down and up the damn stereo.
doing it. Meal ticket, I'm pursuing it. I'm in the field for real, UCLA Bruins. They asking how I do it. How young niggas so fluent. I kept my mouth closed and I ain't never leave no witness. DOA up on the scene. Tell them Young Thread did it, nigga.
So is it 4 rappers on this then? Jesus, man. What a weird ass trippy song, man. What the hell? You know what this feels like? I'm guessing there's 4 different rappers on here, right? 4 different names we heard. At least. This feels like to me that this is 4 names who made it. This is like this is my guess, all right? We're going back to the roots of LA on GNX. This is the title card song on his album. This is GNX. This is the big boy, right? We're going back to those roots. We're highlighting all the LA rappers that Kendrick is connected with close to, right? On this song. That would be my prediction, right? Based on the title. I might be wrong. They might not be LA rappers, but that's just my guess. And Kendrick wants to... basically, the song before this was The Heart Part 6, where he was sharing his story. This felt like a more glamorization of The Heart Part 6, taken from multiple different people's perspectives of their own stories. And they all told a little part of their own story in their own way, because it references food stamps and struggles and starting from different locations and doing different things. And there was even like a back and forth where Kendrick said like when he was 13 he was doing this, and then the other guy said when he was 14 he was doing this, at 21 he was doing this. Like it was clearly them talking about like their journey, which I feel like perfectly ties in so of the previous song, but in a different sense. And that's what this felt like. GNX feels like we are looking at the journey of all these rappers, and we're highlighting their accomplishments, and that we're highlighting the respect that they have for one another, and that level of unity is being demonstrated, which this whole album feels like it's about. It is about the unification of the people who stood by Kendrick when all this shit went off. You know, clout is an addictive thing. You see it in every damn industry. Hell, you see it in the YouTube reaction industry. You see it in YouTubers and musicians and actors and everybody. Clout is addictive. It's a drug almost, right? And Drake, well, Drake is was like the king of freaking clout. If anyone attached themselves to Drake, you pretty much made it, right? That guy opened all the doors. He connected to everybody, right? Like actors and musicians and fucking everybody, YouTubers and streamers and everybody, right? So when all this started going off, and Drake was the one barking the loudest, and Kendrick was just sitting back and letting him dig his own grave, when all that was going off, I imagine there was a bunch of people who showed their true colors, who connected themselves to Drake, right? And who were like, this is the guy, you know, like if I'm connected to him, if I show that I'm on his side, yo, Drake, I love you, yeah, you're killing it, yeah, bro, ha 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 ha, can I have some money? Like, that would be the case. And Kendrick just saw all of that. Those people burned those bridges, and then Drake burned his own. So what? And I feel like this is an example of Kendrick highlighting all those wrongs, highlighting all those people who did him wrong, but at the same time, not forgetting the people that were in his corner. And that's what GNX felt like to me. It felt like the highlight and the storytelling of all these people who were in his corner. That's what it felt like. Last song is Gloria. Last song is Gloria? Is the last song Gloria? Let me have a look at this. Kendrick Lamar GNX track list. For some reason, I thought Gloria was one of the first ones. Nah, it's Gloria. Alright, last song is Gloria. Let's do it then. Gloria, baby. Last song on this album. Let's finish GNX. This is the same singer from the beginning. Waste Down Murals. God, this has got nice energy about it.
Me and my bitch got a complicated relationship. She's so controlling, I notice it ain't no playing with her. I met her when I was off the porch as a teenager. She said one day I would write my wrongs in seed paper. We started out young, looking for some identity. Made 1,000 mistakes, but never did we lack chemistry. Wrapping my hand around your waist, that was back when you did whatever I say. Dreams of selling narcotics, running block or robbing banks. I was in love with you, didn't know what it was with you. Kiss you in back of the glass just to get a buzz with you. Some niggas wanted you, but they weren't committed. Preoccupied playing John Madden and bullshitting. Remember when Granny died? You looked at me and said, baby, dry your eyes. Depend on me as your relief. Let your anger be mine. We was locked in ever since then. So territorial, he even took me away from my friends.
Is this song about his other half? I mean, it's titled Gloria, so it's hard to tell. I like to think it is. It's weird how this song has been written to, like, it almost presents situations as, like, negatives, you know? Like Kendrick saying, like, you were very territorial, I know you're, like, very opinionated, like, these sort of things. But then spins it in, like, kind of a cute, romantic kind of way. You know, like, when, like, his grandmother died and Kendrick being in this, like, darker sort of place, this person taken away from his friends, and him saying, like, using the word territorial. But that, to me, sounds like a good thing, you know? Like, it's taking Kendrick away and realizing that he needs to be nurtured and loved, like, when he's hurting, you know? And, like, taking him away from anyone that you think isn't going to give him that attention. Like I said, nice thing. Weird word, but nice way of describing it. It's hard to explain. I love her voice. It's SZA, right? That's not how you say it, but that's what it is. She does a lot of songs with Kendrick.
Said you go see other people if I didn't grow with you. When no more holding them pistols in front of stores with you. You want reality, not tragedy, for sure I get you. To tell the truth, I've been getting used to what open-minded people do. In 2014, I went to Africa, baby. You was my passenger, my eyes and ears for all it is. The neighborhood that baffled us. Of course, I had to wrap it up. I didn't fully trust you. Fabrication had discussion, then you blocked me. I said, fuck you.
I feel like if this is about his partner, then I feel like this ties back into almost the whole album. I'm now realizing the whole album feels like a summarization of the story that we were told. Because like on the last album, we were told the Kendrick Lamar story, but in like a darker way. And this feels like Kendrick's still telling us that story, but in a bit of a different way. You know, like from different perspectives with different sort of parts. More of like a, like he's like comfortable now. And I feel like this is the relationship story, right?
I gave you life. I breathe the motherfucking charisma in this bitch. I bring the blessings. I gave you power. Nigga, I bring the rainfall. I gave you hustle.
Then fall right back in love the very moment that I touch you.
Scared forever, you know nothing else is gonna pass. I scared that you know. Whenever you want me, you got me to the end of time. Ooh, scared that you know.
I love this fucking song, man. I fucking love this song. I'm a sucker for anything romantic. And for me, this feels like, I mean, anyone who dedicates a song to their partner, and that's what this feels like to me. I mean, to be honest, with Kendrick, I never know. I could be completely wrong, but you never fucking know with this guy. But I would presume it is. And I just love that. I love the transparency of the story here. You know, not relationships aren't perfect like they are in movies. There's ups and downs, there's struggles, right? And I feel like eventually couples get to a point like this, like a relationship's like a fucking like space shuttle launch. You know, they start off and oh shit, we're trying to breach the atmosphere, but eventually, whether it takes a few months or a few years, you break through, and it's smooth sailing. And I feel like that's where Kendrick is now.
You a spontaneous firecracker, plus our love is dangerous. Life of passion, laughing at you lose your temper, slightly crashing, dumbing off the ill reaction. Ain't no disrespect, highly sensitive, possessed, so protect you even when it's tragic. So jealous, hate it when I hit the club to get some bitches. Wrote them off, rather see me hit the church and get religious. Who you fooling? I know what you doing. You my contradiction. Remember when you caught that body and still wiggle through that sins? Loved you more. When you flip and lose your shit, I hug you more. It's sexy to me, cuss they ass out and hold that grudge some more. Down, bitch, I know your favorite movie. Is it Notebook? So good. If they all sub me, get them all booked. My baby boo, you either heal niggas or you kill niggas. Both is true. It takes some tough skin just to deal with you. Logical explanation don't exist. Flipping pages, chapter after chapter. Probably remarry and head to Vegas. Bitches getting marked out. They can't erase our history. They margins ain't big enough. They all led by bigotry.
I really like this because one thing that was mentioned a lot during the beef, which this album came out afterwards, apparently so, one thing that was mentioned a lot was his relationship. And it was brought up a lot. And it was mentioned a lot in a negative way. And it was used as a weapon against him somehow, right? And I like that Kendrick is literally airing it all damn out, telling the whole damn story. You know, insecurities and speed bumps and all. And using it all as armor to establish the strength that is a relationship. You know, it's like building a muscle. Every single time you work out, you damage it and it repairs stronger and stronger. And I feel like that's what he's saying right now. He's talking about everything they went through. He's talking about the ups and downs they went through. But he's talking about, like, the passions of his partner, you know? Like, you're hot-headed, but that's what I love about you, you know? Like, it takes a lot to, like, manage you. But that's what I fucking love about you, you know? Like, and, like, that's fucking love. That's love. Love in everything about you.
In my right hand, my saint and my sin. Ain't no bitch like my bitch, cause that bitch been my pen.
This guy, man. This guy. Very good use of the guitar here. The Italian, almost Latin sort of guitar work we've got here adds to the romance of the song that was Gloria. That's it. Kendrick Lamar GNX. That's how we end that album. We end Kendrick Lamar's GNX on a song about his relationship. I feel like that couldn't be more perfect. This whole album has been a highlight of the beef, a, you know, love letter to LA, and yet, despite what the album seems like it is predominantly about, we wrap up and end the album with a song simply about his relationship. And I think that it could not be more perfect. That highlights his priorities, highlights his mindset, shows us that Kendrick is happy. This is a man who him and his partner just understand each other. And he's just highlighting all of that. I love how it's not your traditional love song. It's not just like talking about like, oh, you are the most beautiful thing, and when you talk it's like this, and when you laugh, oh, angels and stuff. Like, it's not that. It's true and it's real, it's raw. Kendrick's not been shy about his difficulties in his relationship. He's mentioned it before, you know, we know what Kendrick got up to. We know how many times they had those struggles. Like, Kendrick has told us all of this. It's crazy that this man has been so transparent with us all, and he has. He's told us. We know, we don't know everything, because we're never going to know everything. But what we know a lot. And Kendrick shared all of that with us. And then with this, shared us even more. And I feel like with this is him basically taking all the negative things that might have been said about him or his relationship in the beef, putting it all on an album, and basically putting it all on a song, and saying like, all these things you see as negative, all these arguments and difficulties we've had, we're stronger because of it. And I don't look at that as negative. That may be something that was negative, but to me that is a positive. You know, they may be like this, I may be like this, but together we make this, and we did this, and I love them because of this, you know? And I feel like that's what it was. Kendrick took the ammunition out of other people's guns and put it in his own. That's what this felt like. He told the story other people were trying to tell, the right way, the honest way, the real way. No bullshit, no covering up. This is as true a romance song as you're ever gonna get. He mentioned The Notebook. The Notebook would hope to be a fraction of the truth of beauty of romance that Gloria presents. This whole damn song is one of the realest romance stories you're ever gonna hear. No sugarcoating, no bullshit. Just two people who went through shit, who put each other through shit, and who love each other more than anything, and are now stronger than ever because of the difficulties that they faced together. And this is a man telling the world that. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. It got me emotional at the end, and I love that GNX, this album that has been wacky and crazy and like nothing I've ever heard from Kendrick Lamar, ended with that song. That makes me happier than any other song I've heard from Kendrick, because that is the last song on this album, his most recent album, and I feel like that highlights exactly where this man is in his mind. And as a man I have come to admire and respect and love for his journey, for his honesty, for his skills, and just for who he is. The fact that I know he's in that place now, after the journey we have gone on, the fact that I know he's there, the fact that the last song is that song, it could not be more perfect. And that could not be more of a perfect place to end. I hope you guys enjoyed my my reaction and review to GNX. I look forward to checking out a breakdown and seeing how many things I was wrong about and how many things I missed. And I hope you all enjoyed this reaction. I had a great time listening to it. This has been one awesome journey, but we are not done yet. We've still got a bunch more to check out. So where are we on to next? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to show your support. I really appreciate all of you are subscribing. We're really trying to get to 700,000. So please subscribe. Have an amazing day. And as always, my friends, you will see me in the next video.